So, what do you guys want to talk about? I think our topic for to write this video is let's talk about covert narcissism. Do you guys know what that is? I did not really know what it was. Like I searched it up, and like I was searching up. Okay, I've been called many names. I feel like if you're kind of a sensitive person, you just get called different stuff, and you have to not let it affect you, I guess. But I was basically researching like narcissism. Just a quick research, like I wasn't going deep into it. I was just searching up, what are the traits and stuff. And there was covert narcissism, which is basically, I guess, what I got from it was that it's like you act like you're this like weak, sensitive person, so you can, I guess, get ahead or something. And like since I've known about the MBTI, I've kind of seen myself as an INFJ. That's what I got when I took the test. I think I took it in high school and I got INFJ. But if you take the test, it's a pretty good test. I'm Christian, so like I'm not sure if I should be like, yeah, take the test. But I mean, it's created by humans, and humans are created by God, so it can't be that bad. So yeah, I got INFJ, and basically INFJ is this like empath, introverted, sensitive, touchy-feely type of person, and I do feel like I am that, but recently, these past few years, I think I've kind of spiraled, and I was kind of looking at what makes an unhealthy INFJ, and if you look at an unhealthy INFJ and a covert narcissist, they kind of look the same. Like there's the anxiety and shyness, and there's the not being very social and maybe negative, and just unhealthy in general. So I was kind of looking at that, and I've had people say, oh well, you're a narc, and I mean, you don't want to hear that. Like, you don't want to hear somebody calling you that, it's just very uncomfortable. And especially someone who's been around people that are like terrible, and seeing terrible people, and not just those people, but like people on the news. Like recently there was this cop that shot a dog, and it's like you're really just calling people terrible when there's people actually doing terrible stuff. Like, I would never do that. I would never hurt a dog. I would never hurt a human. And I think a lot of people calling other people names is just because they see that in themselves, so they call it them, so that the person doesn't call them out. So they're like, oh well, you're this, or you're like this, or you're this type of person. It's like, but you actually are more like that than me. So like I said, I took the test in high school and I got INFJ, and it's kind of weird to say you're INFJ in this world because it's the most rare, so people think you're just like bragging. I feel like some people do say that they're INFJ just to like brag and be weird about it, but like people who are INFJ, they can feel it. I think like I said, an unhealthy INFJ does look like a covert narcissist. Like, I have been out of a job for years. I lost my car. I lost my friends. I haven't been in a romantic relationship. A lot of like bad stuff, and that can look like, I guess, covert narcissism. But like, when I lose a pet, I feel very sad, and it really depresses me. I cry about it. When I hurt somebody, it really hurts me. It's just very, like, irritating to be called these names. And, you know, the thing about, I realize being in I'm 26 now, but being in my 20s is basically, you can talk about yourself, and it's not bragging. Like, if you look at the news, if you look at social media, everybody's bragging. Like, people are bragging their cars, their house, their body, their partner. And, you know, to say somebody's bragging when they say, oh, well, my favorite movie is this, or my favorite show is this, or my pet's name is this, it's like, you really think that's bragging? Like, out of everything in the whole world, that's just being self-centered, talking about which movie you like. And that's basically all I talk about. Like, I love movies, I love photography, I love animals, I love food, I love nature, and I'll talk about that, and then I'll have someone be like, oh, well, all you do is talk about yourself. It's like, the whole conversation, you never even asked one thing about me. I have this one person I used to talk to, and he would never ask about, you know, my day. He would just go on and on about his day. And when I said, oh, well, I did this, he'd be like, okay, bye. Like, that's literally what he would say. He would just say, okay, bye. So, you know, it's just surviving in this really tough world that wants to label you as stuff and basically make you out to be a villain. And, you know, that's why there's so many women that are incarcerated that are victims of abuse, because they are gaslighted into thinking they are this horrible, you know, monster from hell. And it's like, what about the people who hurt them? Like, are they not monsters? Anyway, so that was just my video today on covert narcissism and INFJ. If anybody is an INFJ, please comment below. I mean, if you're a covert narcissist, I guess comment below. I mean, I don't know. But definitely would like to see how many INFJs are unhealthy, like I am. I think I am an INFJ. Also comment what you think about me, or how I come across as, what type of vibe I give off. That'd be great to see some authentic responses from people instead of just abuse. But yeah, I hope this video was kind of a introduction to INFJ personality type and covert narcissism and the confusion between them. I still have a lot of research to do. I don't want to be like a terrible human being, so that's why I'm doing the research, and I'll bring more videos. Thank you.